up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he...
There he goes. Quick step and go. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a great run there. In 3rd-and-1 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage, expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd and 1 to get first downs.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
So Colorado's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one.
Now, you talk about a sideline that was jacked up, excited for the big punt return, and then, man, he makes the big mistake, puts it on the deck, and the momentum goes shifted right back to the other side.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try the run. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buffalo! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. It's in! Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the end zone. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. And the Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to slam in. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to his running back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Opening day, and might as well build a little drama with a 3rd and goal early. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Conrad. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
It's a big stride inside the 10. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Bulls. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Running a read option to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Throws to the tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll test the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Quarterback keeps him. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Back to throw, it's Conrad. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the fullback. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. The Bulls racing to the line in a hurry-up. The sticks on 3rd. Through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the 1st down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That pass is incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Conrad. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. back to pass. It's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Flips it out to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Punt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. The big fullback's got it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Scanning the field, it's Conrad. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab on the left side. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll send the back in motion. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try to get outside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Absolute shank. Missed it. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe it breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Conrad. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, 2nd and 3rd and 1, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending.
Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On target. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
To the air, it's Conrad. Oh, they're after him. It's on target and complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch near the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Tosses it incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. This time on target. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got his man. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, touchdown Bucks! They move on top here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback. Get it out quick.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. There he goes. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Back to pass, it's Conrad. Lofts one high indeed. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bulls will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for net.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. He's going to take off. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punting because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. We'll see if this defense can come up clutch.
Looking to throw, it's Conrad.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult for him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling them up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And That one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And how about this? All tied up in the waning moments, guys. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll blow it dead just about the 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Conrad. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Caught behind the line. It's Harbor. Defense uses a sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. And his kick is good. His 3rd field goal of the game, and this is the one that wins it. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't